What is up, squad? It's the Squid, and you are here at Anxious Squid Productions, my YouTube channel. You've seen from the title and the thumbnail that this video is on Deacon Jones, but what you don't know is that the video is sponsored by 757 Sports Collectables. Not memorabilia, but collectibles. They do what they say on the tin. It's a sports collectibles organization, and if you click the link, you'll be helping me out, and if you buy something, you'll be helping me out even further. So that'd be awesome. But let's get into it, shall we? Okay guys, thanks for tuning back in. As always, if this is the first time you've stumbled across my channel, don't just judge me based off this video. Have a poke around, click, watch a couple, judge me based off all of them, and then hit that subscribe button. That'd be sick. Let's get into it.
We would have a home movie night in our house, and invariably, you know, it would turn into Ram highlight film. And my dad would have the remote, and he would break down footage on Deacon.
Yeah.
And we would see Deacon in slow motion, reverse.
Which one is he? Oh, he's the one, that one.
Goes after the quarterback. Look at how he goes around this guy.
Literally just hits him into the inside. Gets the ball. That's not bad.
He wasn't just teaching us about football, he's teaching us about life and how you push through something and how you don't give up.
Number
nice metaphor.
Deacon Jones is a Rams All-Pro. His stock and trade is quickness, and his goal is the quarterback's head.
His goal is the quarterback's head. So when is this? Is it like
NFL season?
Deacon Jones is the oldest player on my list, and I'll show you the list at the end of the video. But yeah, I wonder like when this was, because it's good color TV and it's reasonably good footage. You know, maybe it's just been remastered by the NHL for the NFL for the top 100 greatest players or something. But yeah, I don't know. He's the oldest player on my list, but the quality is confusing me, you know.
Deacon Jones played for the Rams,
good work.
Chargers, and Redskins. A five-time first-team All-Pro, Jones's most effective pass rushing was the head slam.
5 times.
He had studied Muhammad Ali, boxing, and the speed of his hands. And he realized that if he could slap somebody upside the head, they would blink their eye. And all he needed was that split second of a blink of the eye.
That's genius.
To get to the quarterback.
So he'd just slap him in the face and then run around him while they were a bit discombobulated. I like that. That's clever. Wonder if that's allowed anymore. Got him.
I think because he was so unknown when he came into the league, 14th round pick, and because it was
14th round.
The civil rights period.
I didn't know there were that many rounds in the draft anyway.
Come out of being this invisible person and become a personality on the field. And Deacon really
every time I see one of those helmets, and this is a perfect angle of it, like look at those, they just look like finger breakers to me. You get your hands into one of those helmets, like trying to slap someone, for example, in the head, and you're going to lose a finger, you know? Like, that's brutal.
And he did coin the word sack.
Oh, he coined the word sack. That's cool.
It's just like you devastate a city or you cream a multitude of people. I mean, it's just like you put all the offensive players in one bag, and I just take
he's got a big wingspan, doesn't he?
Deacon grew up in the segregated South in Florida, so all his life it was about people pushing him aside. When he came to the Rams in '61, he had never even sat beside a white person in the cafeteria. And he said that my father was the first white man who had ever entrusted him in a leadership position, period.
That's messed up.
And instead of trying to control,
I mean, it's the times, but you know what I mean.
Like this, my dad just said, "Just go, just be yourself."
Good bloke. Good bloke.
Nobody tried to rein him in. You can't rein in Deacon Jones.
Love it.
Deacon was really, and still is, a part of our family. We knew him as a football player,
That's nice.
But as a man, he was also an emotional guide in a way for us.
As a member of the Allen family, Deacon let Jennifer know how he felt when she named her firstborn son after former Rams quarterback Roman Gabriel.
He was livid. He couldn't believe it. He said, you obviously didn't understand what your father was about. Your father was all about defense. You obviously didn't understand what I'm about. So he was joking, but obviously...
he wanted the kid named after him.
So it sort of planted the idea, I think, that, you know, if we'd have another, we'd have to name him Deacon. So we named our second one Deacon.
Yes, yes, you did.
DJ, like Deacon Jones.
That's awesome.
Deacon! Go, Deaky.
I love. That's mad.
Deacon played with sheer abandon, and he expected you to live your life the same way.
That's it. Balls to the wall action, all out. Be recklessly yourself.
Who they were, their personality,
and passionately yourself.
Spirit. There's no denying that will never be forgotten.
Oh, he flew. Watch this. The man flew. He dives and he stays upright for a while.
Their personality and their soul and their spirit.
Watch him, he's flying here. He dives over his own teammate.
And there's no mimicking it.
I like him.
Because there's only one Deacon.
There's only one Deacon Jones. Look at those shoulder pads. That's a weapon. That's not protective equipment. That is a weapon, straight up. Look at the point they come to. That is, like, I'm sure there's regulation on that sort of stuff these days. That's crazy big. Those are pointy. Those are weapons, not protection. Right, that's the end of that video. I've got one more coming though, because I saw that it only went for like 4 minutes or something. 4 minutes and 38 seconds is the total of this video. The next video only goes for like 1.5 minutes as well. I couldn't find any longer videos on him. If you've got any, send them to me or link me in the comments section and I'll watch them in my spare time, you know? But I'm impressed. Colour me in with your impressed pencil. Not bad, not bad. Here's another one. Here's the other one I was telling you about just less than 30 seconds ago.
Deacon Jones. This Hall of Famer played on the defensive line when all the so-called stars lined up across from him.
Yeah, nice.
Deacon Jones changed that forever, bringing the spotlight to the defensive end position.
He was a cool defensive end before defensive ends were cool. I like it.
Jones stood an imposing 6'5" and weighed in at 272 pounds.
Ooh, big boy.
By anyone's standards.
Slap. See ya.
Combined speed, agility, and quickness with incredible power. And this lethal combination had quarterbacks waking up in a cold sweat.
Yeah, they did. Nice.
Deacon
Just
Jones
ragdolled him.
Revolutionizing the defensive end position.
That man nearly had his neck broke.
Twice being named NFL's Defensive Player of the Year.
That is, like, there he is flying again. But watch this, like, he's basically being blocked. Like, the guy that's blocking him couldn't have done any work, like, couldn't have done any better, sorry. Like, he literally was doing his job as best as he could, and somehow Deacon's still able to get a finger on the guy's jersey and drag him down, like, on the quarterback's jersey. Bang! See ya, buddy. I mean, it was a bit soft by the quarterback, but...
Not bad for a guy drafted in the 14th round.
14th round?
Jones was the headliner, the fan favorite. He even had a cool nickname, and the Secretary of Defense didn't disappoint his followers.
That is a cool nickname.
After more than 170 career sacks, this charter member of the fearsome foursome is truly legend.
Gets back up and goes again.
Wait for it, Derry.
Nice. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I like this guy. And that's the end of this recording. So, boom, nice and quick one for you because of the length of the videos. But yeah, like I said at the start of the video, this was sponsored by 757 Sports Memorabilia. If I can find anything of Deacon Jones that he's signed on the site for you, I'll put some pictures up there. If I can't, I'm sure there's other NFL merchandise that you would be interested in. So go and click it, help me out, buy something, I get a cut, it'd be awesome. But yeah, failing that, right, moving that aside for a second, Deacon Jones is probably... You know, he's one of my favourite players from that era. I haven't watched a lot of players from that era, and I'm going to remedy that soon. But yeah, that was... The image I got, or the impression I get, is that he made defence cool, you know? Like, he made the defence... he made people focus on defence as well as offence, you know what I mean? Not just how many times can you score, it was how can you stop people from scoring as well. And I dig that. That's really cool. This right here is the list of footballers that in yellow I want to do, and underneath other ones I have done. If you see have done player in the pile, in the have done pile, but you can't find them on my channel, that's because the video's been blocked, unfortunately. But if you can see your player in there and you want me to do them next, hit me up in the comments section, because I'm sort of just going through the list at random points at random times, and if I get enough comments saying do this guy next, then I will do that guy next. But yeah, as opposed to that, without the list, without the 757, I think I've finished everything I was going to say here. But yeah. If you haven't seen me before and this is the first time you've stumbled across my channel, please poke around. I might be having an off day today. Judge me off my entire content, not just off this video. And if you're a regular subscriber, thanks heaps for tuning back in. You guys are the wind in my sails. I couldn't do it without you. Big shout out to these guys, the patrons. I have a new Patreon graphic because I have a new patron. His name's John. Thank you, John. You were a day one subscriber and now you jumped onto the Patreon as well. I cannot express to you how happy I am to have you there. Thanks heaps. And thank you to all of my patrons, every single one of them. You guys are the wind in my sails. And I straight up would like more money. So if you watch my content regularly and you pay for Netflix and you pay for Spotify and you pay for these services, right? Ask yourself the question, am I worth $1 a month? I think I am. I reckon if you can afford it, if you can't afford it, don't stress. I'm not like sitting here going, this person watches my content but isn't a patron, you know? Like, it's 100% only if you're in a comfortable enough position to afford it. But yeah, I reckon I'm worth $1 or $2 a month. That's the end of this video, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you when I look at you, and you'll see me when you look at me.